Welcome, everybody, to Why You Need These Drops. I am Michelle McKay, and this is my amazing, beautiful co host, Miss Cynthia Bolden, my power partner, my prayer partner. And we have an amazing guest tonight. I cannot wait for y'all to hear from our amazing leader of leaders, mentor of millions, Coach Brent Palmer. And I cannot wait for y'all to hear what he has to say tonight about these drops, but also the business of these drops. And we want to give him the entire stage tonight. So, Coach Brent Palmer, take it away and welcome to our call tonight.
Michelle McKay, I need you to like carry you around beside me and do those introductions. That would blow my head up. No, it's a pleasure, and for everybody on tonight, first, thank you for being here, and for all the guests, thanks. And you know, I'm actually going to give you some information at the end, and I'm going to be very fast and respectful of your time. But I do want you to know what we're super excited about with Partner Co. And whoever invited you tonight cares about you and wants you to hear about this. And we're looking for good people that care about people. And we've been in business for 3 years. And we are not slowing down. We are speeding up and we are impacting, you know, over 50 countries. I'll talk more about that. So again, my name is Brent Palmer. I'm going to screen share really quick because I want to show you. I don't know if you're a visual learner like I am, but I'm like, hopefully you're going to be able to see this. Michelle, can you see this?
Yes. Yes.
If I
Beautiful.
do that, can you see it or did it turn white?
It turned white.
That's what I was afraid of. Okay, we're going to try that again. So am I back?
You're back.
Sometimes the hard, sometimes the hardest thing for me is to get it to screen.
You are
Okay,
perfect.
bear with me. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not the most. All right, let's try this. Can you see that?
Yep. Perfect. You got it.
Okay, beautiful. I'm gonna try to hit play. Is
Perfect.
it up?
Yes, sir.
Okay, awesome. Well, welcome everybody. And as you can see, you don't have to be the most technically, you know, diligent person to do this. But I want to tell you guys, I partnered 3 years ago. We've been in operation a little over 3 years, February of 2023, with this company, Partner Co. And I'm going to share my story here in just a little bit. But guys, I was a high school football coach. I was a principal of a high school. I've been in this industry now for, well, it's running on up to 20 years. But what I found is I love helping people with their health, but also love partnering with people with their prosperity. And that's why I joined these two guys here. Darren Zobrist on the left, you know, a financial guru in the business sector of the world. But also the guy on the right is a really good friend of mine, built one company to over $1 billion in the nutritional space. These guys are our founders. And what I was interested in a little over 3 years ago was building a company that was building to last. Because at 50 years old, I want to create a legacy and I want to do it the right way. And so just to let you know tonight, we're in over 50 countries. So when you look at this, we're 3 years old, but we've got our feet in over 50 countries shipping products to the end consumer. And I tell people all the time, like when you look at our infrastructure, we have over 80 products at hand. But what we're trying to do as a company is really collaborate with science and nature, bring them together, bring premium products so that they create transformation. And I'm a living example of that. I'll talk to you a little bit later. But our whole mentality in our company is like we want to provide solutions to people. You think about gut health, it's a real problem today in the world. You think about people's sleep, their stress levels, their energy, their focus, right? It's a real issue. Weight management, like weight loss, people wanting to live a healthier life. So we want to provide products that provide a solution that lasts for people. And when you look at our over 80 products, it goes across the entire mega trend. Do you realize, Michelle, I was just telling a group just the other day that this industry is projected, the nutritional industry is projected to go to 8 to 9 trillion dollars by 2030. It's somewhere around 4 trillion right now. So there's no question people are using nutritional products in their body and on their body. And so they're looking for companies. They're looking for companies like ours to make a difference. And so one of the things I'll say is we believe 20 years ago, people were just buying the cheapest products they could just make a movement with. Today, people want tested, premium products. And when you look at our company, that's what we're focused on, guaranteeing, testing, proving out, third-party studies, clinical studies on our products. We know they make a difference, but knowing is not enough. People want to see, right? And we've got all that to back it up. Not only that, we've got doctors, scientists, nutritionists that are experts for our company helping us. And that's why I believe when you look at our company, we are winning awards, like, because it's very important for us to provide products that make a difference and then pay our people very handsomely for recommending our products to others. So we're doing both and we're winning awards doing that. I just wanted to highlight a few because I want to respect everybody's time. But it is June and it is National Men's Health Month. So I'm going to just talk from my standpoint of being a man. And I'm going to highlight a couple of my top favorites. So, in honor of all those men out there. So, uh, if you're not a man, but maybe it's your significant other to think about, right? One of the products I use every day is Tahitian Noni. It's been around for over 30 years. We bought this company 3 years ago. And when you think about your immune system, it's a massive boost. It is the most nutrient dense fruit found in the world. And we own the harvesting rights of this fruit out of the Polynesian islands. Amazing for joint health, mobility, cardiovascular system. Like, who wants a great, healthy heart and cardiovascular system? That is me. It also helps fight free radicals. Like we all know, like that is a very, very positive thing going on in our body when we've got that. So, and it also has adaptogens to support the balanced stress responses. How many of you would agree? Maybe you put a one in the comment. If there's things during your day that cause stress, surely there's nobody on here that ever gets stressed out. Okay. I was a school teacher, so I can tell you I got stressed out. This is like 2 ounces in the morning, 2 ounces at night, an absolute favorite of mine. And then I'm going to give you another one. This is a new product we released. Oh my goodness. So, how many people do you know, or maybe you, has gut problems, gut health problems? Like maybe it's digestive problems. Like this product right here, I shouldn't say it tastes like a Chick-fil-A lemonade, but it does to me if you've ever had one. I've snuck a lemonade or two out of Chick-fil-A. But here's the thing, it's a great taste. Mix it up in some water, but what it's doing is even better. I mean, I'm talking helps clear your GI system. If you know or you're having any trouble with the gut, this is a must. And I'm just going to give a plug for all you men out there. It is a must, right? It's something we don't talk about, like, but I'll tell you this, it is a game changer for me. And then my other third favorite product is the hormone balancing drops. Now, let me say this. I am one that has absolutely had a benefit of this. So when we started the company, I was like, I don't know, nearing 220 pounds. Today, I'm in the 180s. I'm 50 years old. My blood work my sugar readings, my everything. Like I'm just so excited about the healthy journey I've been on. And this has been just an absolute favorite of mine because it's pulling those cortisol levels down. It's balancing the hormones. And when you think about that stress hormone, when stress spikes in the body, so does your cortisol levels, right? Bottle one, if you want to know one thing bottle one's doing, it's pulling down those cortisol levels when our stress spikes in our body. Who doesn't need that every day, right? So I'm a bottle one fan, right? And you take it 3 times a day under your tongue. It's so easy to use, so easy to take, and it's a system. It's a weight management system. But here's the beauty. It's doing way more than just releasing weight, right? Inflammation, balancing hormones. How many people do you know might wake up in the morning with brain fog or maybe have night sweats? This product is absolutely amazing. So I could talk about it all day. But here's the deal. It's the results, right? So how many of you saw a post on these drops before? Put a two in the comment. If you're like, I saw a post, okay? Because releasing weight is something we can see in a picture. Okay? We can't see necessarily blood work or this or that, but we can see pictures, right? And pictures say 1,000 words. Well, guess what? There's mine. You know? Now, the difference in that picture is a guy that, as you can see, I don't have hair now. I had hair in that picture. The one on the right. So that tells you I've maintained that since I took it off. Okay. I've been able to maintain over 35 pounds down, and I feel better today than I felt in my 40s. So I call that going in the right direction as we age, right? So that's what I'm on the. But here's the thing. I got a buddy on tonight. He's actually on right now, Alan Schultz. I'm so proud of him because when we got together, his A1C counts, his, the medications he was on, everything. I'm like, no one wants to do that. He gets on this product, over 50 pounds released. But then what about his readings? What about his work? What about all those things that allow a person to just live a healthier life? And he's doing that. Could not be proud. Who doesn't want that for their friend? Like he's my friend, right? So I tell people all the time, like, invite your friends on this journey because who doesn't want their friends to look like that in a transformation picture? And then here's a lady out in Texas. I love this. She calls me up after she had her baby and her husband, awesome. And she wants to get the weight back off. Look at this. Like, how awesome is that to have a tool in a system format that can create these type of results? And we're doing it. But I want to pivot a little bit because I want to tell you a little bit about our company as I end tonight. Guys, not only do we have products, when I say we have over 80 products, right? So you think about plant-based protein, natural, healthy energy drinks, right? That are not bad for you. We've got it all, collagen, we've got everything. So I could have talked for 2 hours about our products, but I want to brag on our company. Our company's making a difference by leaning in and being a partner. That's why we call our company Partner Co, the partner company. We're traveling together. We believe in community. We believe in building a home, a forever home, a home to last, a home that we can become family and friends and get to know our kids together and experience life together and travel the world, right? And we're doing that here at Partner Co in just 3 years. Imagine what the next 3 years looks like. Not only that, we're coming together with events all over the world. And we're leaning in to teach systems. We're leaning in to say, you're not just in a company, you're not just having this product opportunity, but we want you to help recommend this to other people. And we want to give you the tools and the systems to do it. And we come together and we have events. We got an event coming up in Nashville, Tennessee on June the 27th. We hope to see you there. So when I look at this, I'm like, Here's the difference. Like partnership marketing is, and when you really think what we do, we have systems to attract and acquire customers. Imagine waking up tomorrow, you're brand new, and people are coming to your inbox going, I want these drops. And then all you have to do is copy paste response to the point of sale. And you're making $75 a box, but you also are affecting somebody's life in a positive way. And they are a future person that you can bring on as a business partner and show them how to run the system. And then you start to create leverage. That's what changed my life. You start to duplicate, you start to scale. And that is what brings me to this as I close, guys. When I got started in the industry, I was a high school principal, but I also taught business. And I don't know, maybe you can put a 5 in the comment if you've ever listened to Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki would talk about, he's like a financial wizard, and he would talk about how 5% of the world never end up on the right side of this cash flow quadrant as a business owner that's able to have a team of people creating leverage, which creates time freedom, right? Meaning you're not trading time for money. And I'm sitting over here as an employee at the time. Not that that was a bad thing, but I had no leverage. I was trading my time for money. I wanted to be that business owner. I wanted to be that person. This industry and this opportunity gave me that. And today, I tell everybody, like, if they knew what I knew about residual income and being a business owner with a system that creates leverage, where it's not just my time, it's the time of others collectively together, it creates something massive. And when you have products people use and they love, when they run out, guess what they do? They go reorder. And that creates this residual income. Does it take work? Absolutely. But if only 5% of the population ever get on this side of the cash flow quadrant, how much would it cost to be in a company like Partner Co. that's 3 years old in over 50 countries, shipping premium products direct to the consumer? How much would it cost to be in that for a chance to tap into residual income? Because look, here's the stats today. If I were to make $500 of residual income, I'd need about $150,000 in the bank equivalent to draw that type of interest that would give me a residual $500 a month. Does that make sense? What if I built and worked my business up and now I'm in products, I've got $5,000 a month over time? It would take a $1.5 million in the bank, cash, sitting in the bank to be able to create $5,000 a month of passive income. This industry gives us that. This company is doing that for people, and we're just getting started. We're 3 years old. And so I tell people all the time, what's the cost? One time, you never pay it again, $29.95. That gets your portal. That gets you set up in over 50 countries. That gives you all your tools you need to grow a business. Plus, it gives you all your leadership and training capabilities you need, literally at the palm of your hands. You'll never pay that fee again. That's one time. That's your membership fee. And then from there, here's what I would highly recommend. We have a system, and I would activate your business. And I would activate it at one of these 4 levels. Get back with the person that got you on here and find out, like, how do I activate it? But what I would do is I would activate and purchase 200 points of product. An example of that would be the 4 box of drops system, like 4 boxes of drops. You could sell 3 of these boxes and use one for free. Selling them your 3 at say 160 is going to pay for the entire 4 pack. And then you got yours to use for free. Super easy. Some people that take their business more serious and realize our system, we move typically about 30 boxes a person's first month. They might come in on a 10 box and go, you know what? I'm going to do the 10 box because I know I'll move those. And then some people day one come in at top pay. If you came in at top pay day one, maybe put it in the comment, top pay. What does that mean? I'm going to get 30% commissions for life. And it never goes away. It's locked in, never backs up. That's the equivalent of moving 30 boxes your first month. Some people will work their way to moving 30 boxes using our system of growth. We'll show you exactly how to do that. It's literally, if you can copy and paste, you can run our system. An 8-year-old can do it. But at the end of the day, we're going to help you move 30 boxes your first month, which is a profit of over $2,400. When people want to know why we're making noise in the industry, because it is not normal to help new people in their first month be able to attain $2,400 of profit.
Is a
And to be in a company that's in over 50 countries that's only 3 years old. And that's why I tell people, and the last thing is, we have this beautiful thing in our company called Subscribe and Save. When you use or sell 100 PV a product in a month, you get all these different, you get a 30% discount on all our products. You get into loyalty shopping, which is even more discounted product, incentive trips. Like there's so many perks with being on this Subscribe and Save package. So get back with the person that got you on and get your questions answered on that. It's a beautiful thing to be a part of. But at the end of the day, I just want to say this. We won't, I believe when you want to partner with somebody, you got to look at them and you got to go, we truly are building something special here and we want your partnership. We would love for you to do this with us. So thanks for taking a few minutes listening to me tonight. It's an honor. It's a privilege to serve in this company. Um, I never knew what God had in store for me when He had me start in this industry in my 30s. But today in my 50s, what I realize is I found something I can retire into and not try to focus on retiring out of. I want to spend the rest of my life helping people with their health, but also helping people find that residual income stream, that prosperity stream that only 5% of the world ever find. We can find it right here inside of Partner Co. So, Michelle McKay, I'll turn it back to you. Thank you so much for having me on, you and Cynthia tonight.
Coach, that was amazing. Thank you so much for being our guest tonight. And we appreciate each and every one of you. And like he said in the very beginning, if you were invited to this call, somebody thought very highly of you to get you on this call, and we want you to take action. So get in where you fit in, get back with the person who brought you on this call, and be amazingly, abundantly blessed tonight with this business. Cynthia, you want to say anything in closing?
We'll close with this. Thank you, Coach. I'm so proud of you, Coach. And this is why I'm proud. Coach introduced me to this business so many years ago. And he's going to have to remind me of one thing. When we met, he said, "Hey, Cynthia, I'm kind of a French fry but I don't know the other thing. French fries and what? Was it hot dogs? I don't know. A French fry guy.
Buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings and French. Yeah. Oh, no, buffalo wings and French fries. So we love Coach. So even the guests, here it is. I am telling you, he probably still gets a French fry every now and then. But not only is he incredible in business, but what he's done, his health transformation, I just feel so proud. And I want to say thank you, Coach, for taking your health and being a leader for all people, but especially this month, that a man or a male can look at you and say, wow, look at him. So I want to say kudos, congratulations. I'm gonna make you blush. You look awesome. And I am telling you, you look really good. And I'm just so proud of you. And thank you so much for being here. Get in where you fit in, because I am telling you, my life has changed forever. A lot of your lives are changed forever. So since they're changed forever, let's go help change other lives forever. Thanks, guys.
Amen. Everybody have a great night. Thank you again, Coach. Love you so much.
Thank you.
All right,
Love
bye,
you.
everybody.
Pray
Good
for you.
night. Good night, everybody.
See y'all next Monday night.